Welcome.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay. So, how did you find Graal? And when did you start playing?
So I found Graal well, that was a while back actually. Oh dear. So I started playing back in 2012. Not sure in what month, but it was definitely 2012. Um, and I found it by just scrolling on the App Store. When I still had my old iPad. Um, so yeah, that's basically how I found it. I just searched up MMORPGs on the App Store, and I found it there.
Did you experience any changes after your first year of playing?
Um, well, not really. Um, the game was it didn't change a lot. It had many mini updates like new hats coming out or new VIP month morphs or you know little mini story things, but it was never like major map updates or something because we had like two of those, but not in the first year. Um, so yeah, not really, but I still did enjoy playing it.
Do you own any items with crazy histories or backstories? If so, then could you share a story?
Um, a crazy backstory, eh? I have the rainstorm. It's an effect. I haven't seen a lot of people with it, but it's basically it was this Wonderland update many years ago. And there was this effect on sale, but nobody really saw it, so not a lot of people have it, and I have it, so that's pretty funny actually. Um, but yeah, that's one of my rare items.
Are there any items that you regret not buying from the past? If so, then what were they?
Yes, I do. Uh, do you know the old dragon morphs? I only own two of those, but I wish I owned all of them. Really, I really like using them. Um, but unfortunately, I only have two. I got the black one, which is my favorite one, but um, I wasn't that rich, so I could only afford two. So that was a pretty much a shame. Um, but yeah.
In what year did you feel as if the good times were gone and Graal was no longer the same game as you remember, and why?
Oh yeah. Um, I guess it was around 2016, 2017-ish. Around there, it started changing. Um, and why? Yeah, the community really, like a lot of good players were quitting back then, and a lot of my friends were quitting also back then. Uh, the game got really bland. The updates really were the same, just new hats. It had a certain cycle, you know. Um, and the game just started, dying, seeing more continuous updates of the same sort, or you know.
If you could go back in time, then what would you change?
Um, that's a very good question because I did a lot of things in Graal. Um, what I would change? I would, hmm, I would probably PK more and tower more for the tower hats. Because I have none of those, and some of them I really like. So probably the tower heads.
What motivates you to keep playing Graal?
Well, we all have hope. Um, I hope that this game, will receive eventually like a nice update, new map updates or new quests. We all have that hope, but it's slowly dying out. Like people are losing hope, since it's just repetitive. Like, nothing's new anymore. And a lot of the players that are still playing are like from back 2012, 2013. New players are like really easily quitting nowadays. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, what motivates me is just hope.
How do you view the game today? What recent changes do you like or dislike? And why?
Well, there aren't a lot of recent changes. Really, I do like the new VIP quests and items. I personally do collect some of them. But like still, that's just a tiny thing. I'm looking for a lot more than that, you know. It's still a nice addition, but I seriously want like more map updates or you know, or like new islands, you know. Like you can add some new hats and they're cool and all, but when you do that for a few years, it gets old very quickly. Yeah.
What items would you want to see in the nearby future?
Oh, I would probably like to see more two-player mounts, like two-player mounts that can fly and stuff, you know, instead of just walking on the ground. I would really like to see those. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Well, that concludes the ending of this interview. Thanks for joining, and good night.
Have a nice day. Yeah, goodbye.